All right, so in today I want to share with you a thought that's a topic that I had to deal with a client today. So I was training my client on athletics. We've done a session where we just worked on accelerating, maintaining form and accelerating. So typically it was a sprint session. So with that, a number of things flared up in the session that forced me to change the way we looked at it and give the athletes some new cues. So initially, when we're doing a session like this, we just tell the athlete to just run fast, maintain form, and then run fast. But as a result, we noticed that the athlete was collapsing at the hip, collapsing at the knee, collapsing at the ankle. So then I had to think about what are the things that I do in order to correct these issues. Now, yes, I've been doing this 30 years, and the athlete that I am working with has only been running for 2 years. So how do I get somebody to understand 30 years worth of knowledge that only has 2 years worth of experience? So it then requires you as a coach, me as an individual, to think about how I deliver this information that's going to be simple for them to understand and simple for them to execute. So what I then did was ask the athlete to think about where does the movement of your body start from. So when I ask you to walk along the track, what joint or what area of your body moves first? Now, at first she said it was the ankle. Then the more I questioned her, she said it was the knee. And I then asked her to put her hand on her hip and start walking. Now, when she began walking, she could feel where the muscles then began to get activated, and the movement now begins from the hip. So now, with that new bit of information in mind, she then began to approach her runs, knowing that it's the hip that starts the movement. The knee is the spring, and the ankle is the support. Because that's the thing that hits the ground first. The ankle hits the ground, or the foot hits the ground. Then the knee absorbs, and the hip, if you want, is what is your scaffolding as such. All right, so it may sound weird because I'm talking in building terms, but that's how I deliver it and get them to understand how each body part works. So with that, we made good progress. And with that progress, she then was able to then get out a good session and give her a new way of thinking about what body parts do what. So really, really pleased with that. So for you, going forward, once you understand what each body part does and why, then you can start implementing these bits of information into your running session.